What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Absolutely beautiful out today. Yesterday sucked. It was supposed to be 60 and it was 42 and cloudy, and we fished and we didn't catch a damn thing. But it was a blast getting out. I haven't been out fishing in probably about a month or so, maybe a little over a month, just because it's been absolutely brutally cold here and I've been so busy with reels and baits. So decided to go hit the river and chase some smallmouth. The water was up a little bit, wasn't too bad. Water clarity was pretty good in most spots. A little bit of current. And we didn't catch a thing. My buddy caught a big grass carp throwing a square bill. I don't know if he caught it, but big fish. It was just really skinny, typical river fish. But yes, this is one of the rods I was using. So this will be the next on the rod list. This is probably the most popular jerkbait rod they have. It might be the second most popular jerkbait rod. It might actually be the most popular jerkbait rod since it's come out. It's probably the most purchased recently, and that is the Dobyns Caden 610 4CD, 6'10", 4-power crankbait rod. It is a one-piece, 8 to 14 pound line, 1/4 to 3/4 ounce. It's a medium mod fast. Crankbaits and jerkbaits, I pretty much only use it for that. You can use it for probably small poppers if you really wanted to, but yesterday I was throwing this guy right here. There's a 110+1 junior. I actually lost one, so thank God I had a backup. And I'll probably buy another backup. This is a pretty popular color. This is the GP Stain Reaction OB. If you haven't seen it, it's a really good color. Just a good natural smallmouth, largemouth color. Catch a ton of crappie on it as well. But been using that color a lot lately, and it's just produced just a really good color. But I typically throw, like on this rod, you can throw 110s, pointer 100s, duo 100s, 110+1s. It's a pretty versatile jerkbait rod. I know a lot of guys maybe prefer a little bit faster action in their rod instead of a mod fast. But for me, it really doesn't matter. My favorite rod is the Champion 704 CB. And just because I use light wire hooks, and you don't want to pull hooks out of their mouth, and it's easy for me to walk the baits under the water with this. When you snap it and you release the line, if you know how to throw a jerkbait, it shouldn't really be a problem. My other bait that I throw is the crankbait, and you can throw like wiggleworts on the 4-powers. You can throw small flat sides, like 1.5 flat sides. I also throw Z2s, Z3s, and Z1s. These are Mega Bass Z1s. This is their art series. Throw a lot of those on the Caden 710 as well, if it is not being used for jerkbaits, while my other 2 rods are being used for jerkbaits. I'll designate this one as cranking. I have it paired with a Daiwa Steez SV TW ZPI handle. Tricked out. I think it's got ZPI bearings in it. ZPI bearings in the knobs, or I think these are actually Bocas in the knobs. And then I've got 10-pound seaguar Invizx on this one. I actually salvaged the line. I had a little oops making a cast. It was like the first or second cast in the morning on a jerkbait, and I caught my buddy's line and my jerkbait snapped. The line snapped and jerkbait went off, and I had a massive bird's nest. So I spent the morning picking that out so I could salvage it, so I can use the line until I respool, because I've got a bunch of line that I'm going to respool all this stuff from last year anyway. So, but this is a great combo. I absolutely love it. 7-to-1 gear ratio. I think that should be a minimum for jerkbaits. 7-to-1, 7-8-to-1, 7-8-to-1, or 8-8-to-1. Just because you're picking up line, a lot of times they smoke it. It also has the plastic on the cork as well. You can see I have it on there. It looks pristine, but whatever. It doesn't bother me because your hand is typically up on the reel anyway, so I have maybe 1.5 inches on, and there's no like slipping, so it's not bad. Whatever, it's just personal preference. But there you go. That is the Kaden 610-4. Awesome jerkbait rod. Awesome price point jerkbait rod. If you don't want to spend the $239, whatever, for the Champion, for the 684 or the 7-footer, this is kind of in the between. It's the 610, and it's also a little bit cheaper, less expensive. So great rod if you want to get into jerkbait fishing without spending a ton of money. This is a great rod. I know a lot of guys like the Fury 705. I'm just not a fan of the Fury 705 CB just because it's a little bit slower. It's a little bit less reactive. So, but yes, this is a great rod. Super light. Easy. You're not going to kill your wrist or anything. So there you go, guys. Smash it up. Appreciate you. Peace.